Today we're going to be going through every character's second ultimate ability, worst to best, and for the worst ultimate ability, I'm going to have to say Speed Blitz Dropkick. And I know what y'all Genos mains are thinking. First, it has a bunch of speed, you can barely dodge it, it does a bunch of damage if you do hit it. What is this guy at right now? 51%. Let me hit Speed Blitz Dropkick, let me see how much damage it does. Did bro die? Okay, 2%. So bro almost died from that. So when you hit it, it does a lot of damage. But I think the reason it does a lot of damage is because it's hard to hit. It is very hard to hit. Now, if you were to use it in front of a group of people, or you just had some OP level prediction skills, then yes, you might be able to hit it a lot more. I don't know what substance you Genos mains snort on a Friday morning, but you know, it might be different. But personally, I've been able to predict when someone's able to use Speed Blitz Dropkick. Now, I haven't been able to see it and then die. I've been able to do it sometimes, but if someone is far away or someone's attacking me and I just know they have ult, sometimes I will literally just walk backwards. Like, let's say someone used ults right here. Let's say this is Genos and they use ultimate and I'm just walking backwards. I'll just wait for the slight animation that they get and I'll just move to the side. Wait a minute, y'all. After further thought processing and after further review, this might have to for the first time in Spoochy history, we might have to move the ability on the list. Now hear me out, right? Because I'm pretty sure Speed Blitz Dropkick can be used a second time, right? Can it be? Hold on, we're gonna test this. No cooldown, no dash cooldown. Let's give myself ultimate, spawn a regular dummy, and then we're gonna give ourselves ultimate. We're gonna use it real quick. So let's see if you can use it a second time, because I'm pretty sure you can, and if you can, I'm moving this up in the list. Speed Blitz Dropkick, go. Okay, can I use it again? What makes it to where I can use it again? Is it a kill? I think you have to kill someone in order to do it. Hold on, let me turn finishers only on. Finishers only. And then we use Speed Blitz Dropkick. If we have it. Technical difficulties, people. Use this, Speed Blitz Dropkick. If it kills them, does that mean we get it back? We do. Okay, for the first time in Spoochy history, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving an ability on the list. Now, the worst one is gonna be Brutal Beatdown, and Speed Blitz Dropkick is a little bit better, simply because of that. Now, the reason I'm putting Brutal Beatdown at the worst spot in the list is because it is dodgeable if you have Ragdoll Cancel. But the pros of it is that you can hit a bunch of people with it. So if I spawn a bunch of dummies, that might be a little bit too much, but y'all get the gist. Let me turn finishers only off. Let me use my ultimate. I'm about to get so much hate in the comments. I deeply apologize, people. Just after demonstrating this, my thoughts have changed on this freaking ability. Okay, so I don't have my shift lock on. Please turn on. No, I can't even. Okay, I can't do it. All right, jump this way. Okay, Brutal Beatdown, right? You can hit multiple people with it. Oh my God, that is so satisfying. Dude, that is so satisfying. Holy, look at that. So you can do how much damage with that? Oh, 44% on multiple people at the exact same time. Now, you can't really do that with Speed Blitz Dropkick, but when you actually land, you still are able to hit somebody with it. And if you manage to kill them, you can use it again, and the area effect can hit somebody again. So that is why I'm moving it in the list, even though Brutal Beatdown is a good ability. But also what makes it bad is that if you notice, whenever someone uses Brutal Beatdown, they have this animation where they will stick the bat to the side. Most of Metal Bat's abilities include iframes, but at the initial animation, you can get hit at this point, right? But the second he kicks the back up, he's in iframes. But if you're close enough, you can actually interrupt him with this animation, or you can interrupt his ability, because most people, they'll use Savage Tornado, and then right after they use it, they'll use Brutal Beatdown. But if you all have balls, if you have balls of steel, you can immediately Ragdoll Cancel out of Savage Tornado and fall onto the guy trying to use Brutal Beatdown, and you can smack in the back of the head, make sure his jaw goes backwards, and cancel his ultimate. You know, it's a real tough thing to switch out. But with that being said, now we're gonna have to move on to our third worst ability. And oh my God, I'm still shook by the fact that I had to change a spot in the list. But now for the third worst ability, I'm gonna have to say Solar Cleave. And now I want you to think about this as kind of a downgraded Speed Blitz Dropkick in terms of speed, but what makes up for the lack of speed is the hitbox. Let's say I'm aiming for this guy, right? This guy all the way over there, and I go for it. And I'm still able to hit the dude on the left. The hitbox is crazy. Let's say I'm aiming right between these two dummies. I hit both of them, and I even hit the person in front, right? And the range is fantastic, right? Because if I'm at the leaderboard right here, and I used Solar Cleave, bruv, over halfway across the grid, literally over halfway. Absolute bollocks. But you get the point. Solar Cleave is almost a 100% certainty of hitting somebody, just because of how fat the hitbox is. The only way you can miss is if you just started the game and you like fat finger Q on accident, or you fat fat finger number 2, or somebody back handsprings, like, luckily enough for you. Like, it's very, very rare for you to miss it, pretty much. That's also why I don't like his ultimate, especially when I'm getting, like, me getting hit by it. When people start attacking me with Atomic Samurai's ultimate, I start to take a number 2 in my pants. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's scary, because most of the time, Solar Cleave is just a surefire way of smacking somebody directly in the teeth with your sword. But with that being said, now we're gonna have to move on to our third best ultimate ability. Now, you guys might be a little bit surprised by this one, but I'm gonna have to say straight on. Now, I want you to think of this one again as Speed Blitz Dropkick, but it has more movement. It might even have more distance just because you can move in a straight line the most, right? But you can move left and right. You have a second burst of speed. You can hit multiple people, and it does a bunch of damage. Now, I'd actually have to wait for this to finish because when I have all cooldowns off, I can't really demonstrate it. But as you can see, it does a bunch of damage and you can hit multiple people, right? And it has some type of combo potential because you can use pretty much any other ability after it's straight on. You can use Carnage, you can use 4-fold Flash Strike, which is what I like to use, or you can use Twin Blade Rush. Really doesn't matter. Right here, I'll just use 4-fold Flash Strike, and oh my goodness, beautiful. Now, what are the cons with it? And there might not be a lot of them. Might not be a lot of cons. Now, you might be able to get caught by it. Like if someone were to use Scatter, or if someone were to use an ability to where it takes up a lot of space. If you really want to stop a Speed of Sound Sonic using Stray On, just follow him with Scatter. Like that's honestly the best thing you can do. Or if you're Goku, you can predict where he's gonna go and front dash him. I've actually been able to do it a couple of times. Yes, I'm secretly Goku. Sorry, you can obviously see it. I have the yellow skin. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, Straight On is straight up, no pun intended, the third best ultimate ability we can have in the strongest battlegrounds. Now, on to our second best ultimate ability, and even though I main Garo, I'm gonna have to say this is the second best. Now, the reason I'm putting this at the second best is because, wait a minute, I might have another change, because I realized Final Hunt can cancel so many other ultimates. Now, I'm gonna just spoiler alert right here. Spoiler alert, the number 1 is Table Flip. I think y'all can already guess what that is. But the reason I'm putting Table Flip there is because you can hit a whole bunch of people, right? You can hit a whole bunch of range of people. If you hit somebody specifically, they might not be able to get out of it. But if someone were to notice that you were using Table Flip, you might be able to actually evade. But with Final Hunt, oh my God, you can do so many things with it, and I might have a second change again. I think I'm bipolar. Okay, so actually to demonstrate this, I might have to get somebody in the lobby. So give me 1 second. We're gonna clear the dummies here, right? We're gonna go onto this trash can, and we're gonna summon somebody you guys have never even seen before. So let me stand here, and 3, 2, 1, poof. I'm gonna use death counter, and wait, I don't have death counter. You're gonna use death counter, and then I'm gonna see what I can do. All right, tell me when you got it active.
It's active.
So you can actually evade death counter when you use Final Hunt. Now, I'm gonna have you also switch to, what's his name? Blade Master. Okay, so there's an ability called Solar Cleave, and I just want you to use it like whenever. All right,
3, 2, 1.
Okay, so I was able to evade that. All right, so I want you to run at me with Savage Tornado. Okay, and then use Brutal Beatdown. Okay, then yeah. What's that one where you like send me to Pluto? Yeah, that one's crazy too. Final Hunt might be the best one, bro. It might beat Table Flip. I'm not gonna lie. You got anything you want to say to the people?
Nah.
All right, so now that he's gone, ladies and gentlemen, that is every character's second ultimate ability, worst to best. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and click on this video right here.